What's up, guys? It's Lunatic, coach of the Brooklyn Internet. We're here with week 2 of the PWC season 7. We are going up against XRN, who is a new coach from the D League. He won the D League, so he got promoted up. And I don't like the team matchup. I really don't. His team consists of Mew, Lucario, Tentacruel, Talonflame, Rotom-Mow, Tauros, Zygarde 50%, Skarmory, Stunfisk, Delibird, and Mega Autono. So, last week he got a sweep with the Zygarde 50. I think he will bring it again, but I think he's going to bring Bandit. Because what's the switch into a Bandit Zygarde when my team's super frail? I really think he brings Bandit. I don't think he brings Setup because I think he'll see it the same way Storm did. He doesn't want to bring Setup because I have the potential of bringing Dita. His team is very annoying. I think Lucario is a huge threat to my team. I think Skarmory is very annoying to deal with. I think mostly those. Mew could also be difficult to deal with. If it is Colberberry, and I could see him potentially bringing Colberberry, but I do have other stuff that can also deal with Mew. I'm hoping. He also has Talonflame, and Talonflame can actually be a really big threat to my team. So I need to be careful with that thing. Okay, so first of all, I came up with nicknames, kind of, for my mons. They're all going to be the Japanese words. I didn't want to name Kartana Origami, because that's very basic. So I named it Arigato, because he's saying thank you for the beast boots. He's holding the Darkinium Z with Smart Strike, Leaf Blade, Sacred Sword, and Night Slash. This coverage, it's his whole team pretty hard. I have the Darkinium Z specifically for Mew, because I feel like that is the thing that I'm not prepared for enough. And running something like Grassium Z, I feel like he has a lot of things to tank that, even though it'd be nice for like Tentacruel or Zygarde 50. So that covers most of him. I'm max attack, Adamant 104 speed, 2 speed creep, Adamant Zygarde, because I don't think he brings Jolly Band. I think he can just bring Adamant Band and not give a fuck. And then I have 152 HP. Carlos, actually, I was talking to him about my team a little bit, and he mentioned that the Mew could carry Vacuum Wave for Kartana, because, I outspeed it. And with no HP investment, it was a roll with a Life Orb, I believe. I think that's what it was. I changed my speed creeping and got more HP investment, so now I should be safe from that. Next up, we have Kumo, the Mega Altaria. Kumo means Cloud. With Dragon Dance, Return, Fire Blast, Earthquake, 52 HP, max attack, Naughty, 80 special attack, and then 124 speed. After DD, I outspeed his whole team. I don't hit the Talonflame, really. It resists the 2 moves I hit it with, and it's immune to the other. The Talonflame also can't hit me too hard. The issue would be if it carried a Will-O-Wisp. So I need to be careful of setting up with this if it does have the Talonflame. This thing I want this to sweep the team. I do need to be careful of the Lucario. I am so just naturally bulky that I can't take 1 BP from a Lucario that hasn't set up. Like without the SD, I do live a BP, like pretty well. And the Fire Blast is there because of the Skarmory. And that's basically it. I needed it for Skarm, and I also needed EQ because of the likes of Tentacruel, which I think has a good chance of coming. Next up we have Kimono, the Frost Stars, holding the Wise Glasses with Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, Taunt, and Thunderbolt. Taunt is nice for the Skarmory, it's nice for the Mega Autono. Mostly those two. Potentially Stunfisk, because prevents Stealth Rock. Tentacruel as well for T-Spike, but I don't think that's going to be a thing because I do have the Nidoking. Taunting the Mew, prevent it from setup, prevent it from healing, from rocking, from statusing. I do outspeed if it were an offensive nature Mew. I don't outspeed if the Mew is timid. I don't think it would be. I feel like he'll either bring a bulky set that's not too fast, or if he does bring a more offensive set, I don't think he'll go timid, which I have nothing to base that off of. I just have this gut feeling. The Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, T-Bolt. Bolt Beam covers his team pretty well, and then Shadow Ball for the likes of Mew and for Strong Stab. It also hits Lucario, so that's not a switching because it can come in on Bolt Beam. Next up, we have the Nidoking, Seppuku. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Okay. Life Orb Sheer Force. He has attacking moves now. After last week, the guys are like, what the fuck? You guys are like, what the fuck is this no attacking Nidoking? But it's fine. I have Stealth Rock, Ice Beam, Ice Fire, T-Bolt. I don't have Sludge Wave. And he has a Mega Autonom. And my other moves do not do enough to Mega Autonom. I really like the Bolt Beam and the Earth Power. And I wanted Stealth Rock because of Talonflame, and also it can break like Sturdy on Skarm. I have a lot of things with electric coverage, as you've seen. I have Bolt Beam on this, Bolt Beam on the Frostlass. I'm also bringing Raikou, so I have a lot of things to hit that. But because of Sturdy, you know, wow. Without Sturdy, it would just drop. There we go. I felt Skarm was a really big problem for me to deal with, so I do have a lot of coverage for that. And yeah, no Sludge Wave. I need to deal with it in the Mega Autono in other ways. One of the things is like the taunt on Frostlass, and I do have the setup Altaria and the Smart Striking Kartana. So none of it's gonna be hard if he does bring Mega Autono. I feel like there's a lot of different types of teams that he can bring, so I am a little worried about what he does bring. I do think for a fact that he brings the Mew, the Lucario, the Zygarde 50, and the Skarmory. Those four I'm fairly certain that he's bringing, and then the last two could be almost anything. I don't think Delibird comes, and I don't think Tauros comes. I could be wrong in that, everything on his team has a chance, but I think the Tauros is less likely. The Rotom-Mow, I don't think is too likely either. So anyways, back to Nidoking. I am 248 HP, 120 defense, 120 special attack modif, and then 20 speed. The speed is speed creeping Skarmory. Nope, not Skarmory, sorry. Rotom-Mow. On the off chance he brings it, and he brings like a slow variant. If he speed creeps my speed creep, this is speed creeping that speed creep. Little annoying, little confusing, but yeah. Next we have Segoy, the Darmanitan, Choice Scarf, Sheer Force, U-Turn, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Rock Tomb. I opted for Rock Tomb over like Rock Slide or Stone Edge because any rock move will kill the Talonflame. If it is like a Scarf variant, Rock Tombing it, I'll outspeed it after that. And also Rock Tomb at least has some utility for if Zygarde switches in, because Rock Slide and Stone Edge do like 15 to 17%. And then I don't have a switch in. And if he is a setup variant, which I don't think he is, I don't think he'll be bringing that. but in case he is, I will be lowering his speed, so if he does try to DD, he'll only be at neutral. This Darmanitan has 72 HP, max attack, adamant, and then 184 speed. And lastly, we're bringing Sanda, the Raikou, with the Sugar Berry, with HPS, T-Bolt, Calm Mind, Aura Sphere. It is Calm Mind again, the same spread again, with max special attack, Rash, max speed. I don't want to keep using Raikou this way, Raikou. But I felt like this was the best set I could bring. Calm Mind, T-Bolt, Aura Sphere covers like his whole team. I outspeed almost his whole team, barring the Talonflame. And the HP is for the Zygarde 50 and the Stunfisk. The Sugar Berry does allow me to live a banded 1000 arrows from Zygarde, or if it's DD, a +1. And HPS, where it does not take it out, it does do a lot. If I do have a Calm Mind up though, it does knock out the Zygarde. And I do prevent it from setting up too much if it is doing that, because I'm crippling it so much, and I do have like Scarf Darmanitan. I have the Mega Altaria that can take a hit as well. So yeah, prevent, set up on Zygarde if that's the case, and if it's banded, just apply pressure. Like, I need to just be constantly pressuring his team. The Bolt Beam, I feel like is going to do a good job of that. I don't have any hazard control. I don't have defog on the team. So to prevent Skarmory from getting stuff up, I just have to pressure it with T-Bolt and Flare Blitz from Darm. Ice Beams also are doing a lot of damage, so if it's in sturdy, I'm pretty safe to go for Ice Beams because they will 2-hit KO. And yeah, alright. So we're gonna go into battle. And we're here with battle. He brought literally exactly what I said he was gonna bring. I said the Lucaria, I said the Zygarde 50, the Skarmory, and the Mew were all coming. And then I said Tentacruel has a good chance, and Talonflame also has a very good chance. So yeah, he didn't bring Mega Autono, which is preferred, because without Sludge Wave on Nidoking, it would have been harder to deal with. So very glad that he didn't bring that. So let me write this team down. Lucaria, Talonflame, Mew, Zygarde 50, which I really think is banded. Skarmory, and Tentacruel. So, in terms of lead, I feel like he can lead either Talonflame, Mew, or Skarm. And the best thing to lead against all of those, after I cut something, my best lead I think is Raikou. There's so many, like, I've heard so many different pronunciations for Raikou that I'm like, I don't even know which one's real anymore, so I just say all of them. I'm gonna move this up here a little bit. I don't have Volt Switch, so if he, I don't know if I want to do that. The Katana, I don't think I want to do Katana either. It can potentially Talonflame me because it just wants a U-turn. I don't want damage on Raikou if I don't need to, because I can live a banded arrows, but if I take damage, then I can't. Talonflame, he goes for U-turn. Yeah, If Talonflame U-turns on me, then I'm in range through Shipka. I could lead Frost last, but I don't want to lead Frost last because potential flame lead. I'm honestly not sure what to lead. The fact that he didn't bring the Mega Autono does free up Kimono using Shadow Ball, which is really nice. I really don't know what to lead here. Let me see. Okay. One more thing, I think. Frostlass, Skarmory. Typical Skarmory. If it has Brave, how much does that do? Potentially does half. I feel like he'll predict my Frostlass lead and go down. I'm gonna lead actually Nidoking. I don't think he leads Zygarde. And if he leads Zygarde, I think I just sack something. He led Lucario. Okay. I'm cold. It's cold in here. I wasn't supposed to do that. Nope. Nope. Okay. No porn open. Good. That just showed like all my tabs. So let's see. The Lucario. If it's Earthquake, do I live a hit? I do live a hit. I think his switch-in is either Talonflame or Skarm because, you know, ground move incoming. Unless he's sashed. But also if he's sashed, I don't care. I don't want to go for rocks. I want to keep pressure up as early as possible. How much would I be doing to Zygarde? Earth Power would 2 KO. So if I was, let's see, if I was Scarfed. Oh, what the fuck? Choice. Scarf. Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Earth Power would not take out Zygarde. I mean, like 2 KO Zygarde. What if I was, max special attack? Then it's a chance. I don't think he would do that. He doesn't know I'm not max special attack. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt. Alright, he went for a neutral player into Mew. Also, I just remembered he said he was gonna name the other Pokemon after Cuphead bosses. So this is the Mew he named Jimmy the Great. Werman is the Lucario. I don't think I got up to that boss yet. I don't recall. I can't attach the name to the face. I know like everything on Island 1, maybe everything on 2. Werman. It's not coming to me. So this Mew just ate that T-Bolt. So what does that tell me? Also, the lighting might look like decent for you guys, but holy fuck, it's bad for me because the lighting is just my computer. I'm gonna. This might go blinding for a second. I'm gonna try this. Okay. This light's so fucking bright. I don't. Lighting's so difficult. Let's see. I do like. I think that's decent, but the light is right above here. What if I move it? Hold on. Okay. Is that better? It's not glaring. Blinding. Alright. Let's see. Nidoking. He did show leftovers. Showed lefties. So it is a bulkier variant. So far, my speed creeps, my ideas for speed creeps have been fine. That T-Bolt did very fucking little. Did 24. So he's gonna be a calm nature. 24. That could just be max HP calm. but I think it's gonna be like a mixed defense. It did 24. I'm guessing it's mixed defense Mew, or like, you know, some SPDF and some offense. You might have some speed investment as well. Might switch into this. What is it? If he has it, he'll go for... I think he would go for an ice beam. Or what the fuck? Oh, do you ever hear that like just super high pitched sound? It's just annoying. I don't know why that I just randomly started hearing that. Okay, sorry. So that also means Frostlass is not gonna do very much with that Shadow Ball. Yeah. If he has Shadow Ball of his own, which I don't know if he would, definitely does more to me than mine does to him. So I think I want to go Darmanitan. Should we go for the Ice move or the Psychic move? And Darm can deal with both of that. He could also just be going for Rock. He's also not in range of Flare Blitz. Sorry. He's on Adamant Scarf. Also U-turn. I don't want to risk Nidoking because I feel like he can still do stuff. I don't want to go Raikou. Don't want to go Katana. I'm gonna, hard into Darm. He went for Side Shot. Okay. So, Side Shot. Well, I don't have a Dark type. Oh, I didn't bring Sharpedo. I felt like Sharpedo kind of had the same problem as last week where he just gets fucked by priority. The Lucario, the Zygarde Extreme Speed. So, yeah, unfortunate. So Mew to Darmanitan, Side Shot did 42. It still seems like a non-invested Mew, but I do think it's a mixed defense Mew. I don't think he has a lot of speed. So if I Flare Blitz, then I'm gonna get knocked out by the Side Shot. So I'm gonna go for the U-turn. It'll also tell me if he has defense investment or if he has that investment in speed. If I am, no, there's no way. Yeah, Flare Blitz has no way of killing. So I'm gonna U-turn. That's fine. Grim Match. Okay, I know who Grim Matchstick is. Fuck that thing. Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet Zygarde. Okay, so he's bringing a bulkier variant. Rocky Helmet. I feel like it just go something with Ice Coverage, which is a lot of things on my team. I don't want to risk going Altaria because I don't know how much speed he put into it, but it does seem slow. But I don't want to risk it. So Mew showed leftovers. It is max HP, SPDF. It showed sorry, wow. Why am I fucking up? Flash Shock. I couldn't think for a second. Okay. So that's interesting. He cannot be Yachi Berry. That's very good. So the question is, do I go into Kimono or Seppuku? Seppuku. Because both of them kill with that shit, for sure. And I think Nidoking. If he goes Tentacruel, okay, how much do you think it can do the Tentacruel with that ice beam? It's gonna do nothing, but I want to say a number. Tentacruel. Ice beam is doing 14 to 16 if he's max HP, max defense timid. So no SPDF investment. But also I then kill it with an Earth Power. Whereas if I go Frostlass, I feel like Frostlass's utility is yeah, let's go into this. I only showed T-Bolt. You might think I'm Scarf. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Let's see. Ice Beam into Earth Power will take out Tentacruel potentially. I think he brought Fizz Death for the likes of Altaria and Darmanitan. I don't know how fast this Zygarde is, so I am risking this. He might think I'm Scarf. I'm going for Ice Beam, no matter what. Maria, that did 15. That looks about right. I feel like he shook up. I just got that gut feeling that he shook up there. So the Ice Beam did like exactly how much I thought it would do. Between 14 and 16.8, it did 15. So I do think it is it's gonna be max HP, and then defensive. What the fuck? I can't write. I'm a little shaky because it's cold. Skull does a lot to me. I don't think the health on this really matters. I mean, it matters for Lucario, I guess. I don't have a good Scald switching at all. My Scald switching would be the Altaria, but again, I feel like it's Shuka. He might also make a double here. If he's not Shuka, he'll make a double on the ground move and go for to a bird. As I go for T-Bolt. That's potentially a thing he does. Would he be Shuka? Looking at my team, I have if he's offensive, does he take me out? If he's Life Orb, offensive, there's a chance to take me out. But no, he can't be because all damage is I'm gonna T-Bolt. Okay, he just went for Scald, which did 50, which is about how much I'm supposed to do. Now he knows I'm not Scarfed. He knows that. People did, it's supposed to do between 54 and 67. Yep, okay. So the Tentacruel is about at 21%, so that's pretty low. I still don't have a Scald switching. I think I might have to go into Frostlass on this next Scald. Also the Scald, let me check that Scald damage again. That was a low roll on that Scald actually, so I'm sorry. Because that could have, actually no, it's still into a KO. If I go Frostlass on this Scald, I eat it, so I'm gonna do that. I don't, yeah. Okay, he burned me, that's fine. He does not have a Shadow Ball switching. Yeah, no Shadow Ball switching. I don't want to T-Bolt on the off chance to go Zygarde. Shadow Ball kills it for sure. After the Nidoking damage, yeah. I don't want to T-Bolt. My two Ice Beam users are getting low. I need to be careful with this. Getting rid of Tentacle would be great. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. Okay, so Tentacle is gone. That's Scald. That's all it showed. I do think the item was Shadow, but you know, it doesn't matter now. So, you know, at this point, what does he go into to take Shadow Ball? I feel like he should just go Talonflame here. I don't see why not. Yeah, Wally Warble. I'm trying to remember these bosses. Oh, it's the fucking bird. That makes so much sense. Yeah, it's a bird. Darm could still be useful. I don't think Nidoking is as useful anymore. I mean, it still lets me beat the Skarmory. I could also just go into the Altaria. The regular. I mean, does Altaria get a rock move? That I can like grind him out with. Also, Brave Bird probably does enough to me that I'm not a switch in. If the Flare Blitz into Brave Bird on Altaria. Flare Blitz into Brave Bird doesn't kill me, but yeah, the only way I threaten it would be if I had a rock. No, I think I sacked something here. Gonna go for a fire move for sure. Does Darmanitan take a hit right now? 31 to 36. I could go Darm. And then go for a Rock Tomb. I think he'll predict that. I want to keep Frostbite. So how good is Katana here? I can save it for the Lucaria. I still have my Darkening MP from you. Leaf Blade to Zygarde does a lot. He's at 82. It'll be like a 2 KO. So lose my Scarfer is pretty bad. I'm gonna He just went for the Brave Bird. Okay. So Brave Bird, he didn't show Life Orb. I think now I go into Raikou and just fire off T-Bolt. Actually, if the Zygarde has a lot of HP, it could take an HP better. Because yeah, actually, even where it's at, I wouldn't. The Mew is not weakened for Raikou either. Yeah. I don't have stuff for this Talonflame. I think I have to go Raikou and just fire for T-Bolt. I can't. The Zygarde becomes harder to deal with. I feel like that's my only option going into Raikou. I showed him not Scarf on Nidoking. Altaria, this variant of Altaria can't touch it. I literally don't have a choice. My question is, once I'm here, what do I do? He's also there's gonna be a Z-move Talonflame. Fucking feel it. I feel it, dude. He's gonna fucking Inferno Overdrive me right now. I know it. Yeah, he's gonna fucking Inferno Overdrive me! No! I don't have a switch in! I could, like... Altaria's not a switch in. Okay, technically it is. But like I said, I don't... Oh, he's fucking Inferno. He's gonna Inferno me. I need the Draco. I really think he's gonna Inferno right here. How is Lucaria full health? It's still at full health. Fuck. Because the Draconium Seed does like 50 to it. He's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna do it. He swapped out. Okay. I don't think he'd be. Alright, I'm in a favorable position. Because his side guard gets fucked by my Altaria. So what I want to do, I want to go for a return. He could go Skarmory and scout for Fire Blast after, which is fine. Any damage on Talonflame at this point is nice. For Raikou. He's Rocky Helmet. He's gonna be slow. I don't think DDing at this point is the thing to do. He still has that Lucario. I think it doesn't make any return. Skarmory still, like, I would take 2 hits from something. Like, from, fuck. I can't set up yet, that's what I'm trying to say. How much does Altaria do to me? At +1 return to 62 to 73. It is at 88 health. And it could have about that much investment. I kill Zygarde like every time, right? I killed both Zygarde. Yeah, I kill it every time. Like I said, he could scout for the Fire Blast after I go for the return. Let me check the Lucario again. Actually, he doesn't have the Bullet Punch. Oh fuck, I didn't show that. Because he's faster than me. What is... I'm kind of blanking right now. The Steel... Okay, Lucario... He has Iron Tail. That's his physical heal move. Aside from Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch, Flash Cannon, HP Steel, Iron Defense, Iron Tail, Metal Claw, Metal Stone. So Metal Claw... He's gonna fucking run Metal Claw. That doesn't take me out. The only thing that would take me out is the Iron Tail. I don't know if you would want to risk missing with that. This is also if it's Life Orb Jolly. Bullet Punch from Adamant Band. Adamant Band doesn't take me out. I'm just gonna go for a return. Oh wait, it's not a switch. Never mind. I'm just going for a return. He actually did outspeed me. So he was speedy, bulky. Interesting. I do take out the Zygarde. Okay. I'm doing decent. And I'm saying that because I felt like he could definitely just body me. The Talonflame still has the potential to. I don't have Roost on this Altaria. It's just coverage. My win con, for real this time, is going to be Raikou. Need to weaken that Mew. I don't think the Talonflame wants to Brave Bird me. Also, I'm not in range of it, am I? Yeah, I'm not in range. We're in this situation again that I don't like. Let me check Nidoking. The Brave Bird. Brave Bird doesn't take out Nidoking where it is. But I still have that. He's definitely Jolly. This is a matter of if... I feel like he's a damage boost. Last week he was Sharpie. I feel like he might be Sharpie again. I don't want to switch out here. I don't really have to switch. Actually, now that Zygarde's gone, I get to freely click T-Bolt with Raikou, which is awesome. And then it's going to turn out to not be my win con anymore. I I think I'm just gonna go for the turn for the damage, and then have it like kill itself with recoil. Yeah, I have to do that. And then he is Z-move. Okay. I thought he was, but he didn't use it when I brought in Altaria the first time. I guess he was scouting if I was a bulky set. I guess if I was bulky, that didn't take me out. But that's fine. So he was Z-move. He's Z-Rebirth. Okay. Now I go into Franco, and I kill you with a T-Bolt. I do still have to be careful of this fucking Lucario. Did he... Oh, that was a T-Bolt from that. Okay. I'm just gonna T-Bolt. I can't set up here. He just Flare Blitz. That's fine. So the Talonflame goes down. Okay. I don't know what he wants to do here. I still have Kartana, which has beat the rest of his team. I have Frostlass, which does the same, but it does get bodied by Lucario. I have Nidoking that can take... Nidoking actually is the most expendable at this point because the only thing it outspeeds is Skarmory. And it dies to the other two. I don't know what he's planning on doing here. But yeah, Talonflame being down. Honestly, the only threat left is the Lucario. And I do have Kartana with the Sacred Sword. If I get rid of Mew, then, I can just spam that. He has to choose whether he goes Lucario or Mew here. I'm not sure which one he's gonna go. If he goes Lucario, I sack this. I go for Aura Sphere, and then I bring in Kartana. If he's Scarfed, he'll have to lock himself into a fighting move, which means I get going to Frostlass. If he goes Mew, I get Chip on Mew, and that makes it easier to deal with. Actually, if he goes Mew, I think I swap and keep Raikou. And keep the stuff that outspeeds the team alive. I need to be careful with that Lucario though. Because of Kartana's Night Slash. So yeah. I have the team dead. Mew just showed its HP and Spadef invested, and that it had 5 shots with Luffy, Lucario, and Skarmory half of the field. I don't think Frost. I mean, I still have the T-Bolt, Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball does a good amount to everything. He has to go Lucario or Mew here, for sure. Yeah, because Skarmory I just would T-Bolt. So, and I want to keep Frostlass around in case the Lucario's choice. So it goes Mew. Raikou. I'll use this up a little bit. Yes, okay. So it is Side Shock, that's what it was. Side Shock. Does Side Shock take me out from here? No, he could have a little bit of investment. If he does, then he can roll. I also don't want to T-Bolt here. I don't know if I want to go Kartana here. Or do I want to just make a safe play and sack Nidoking? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Because Raikou eats up BP from I eat them. Have the order. I think I keep right for sure. And now I choose whether I go into Kartana or Nidoking. How much would Kartana Side Shot? Why did it change it again? Would do nothing. And then it becomes mind games of, do I go for a Dark Hit? Because I don't believe Kartana gets a Ghost Move. Nope, not Kara Blast Kartana. There we go. I don't think it gets a Ghost Move. It does not. It's just a Night Slash. So, Z Night Slash definitely would take it out. Then, you know, Lucario's the thing. Then I have to be like, oh, do I... The damage doesn't matter on Kartana, because if the Lucario is Scarfed and it outspeeds me, I Identical Counter anyways, and the BP giving +1, he's not going to do anything with that. So I'm going to go hard. I don't think he Flamethrower. If you get Ice Beam, Ice Beam also going to take me out. I'm going to swap into Kartana. He went for Nasty Plot actually. Oh! Remember that Vacuum Wave I mentioned before? Oh, fuck. So he's Plot Mew. Okay. Plot. I still outspeed him. The thing is, do I make the read? If he has Vacuum Wave, it doesn't matter. And all this thinking will be for nothing. Again, with Lucario, it wouldn't matter. I'll just go for a regular Night Slash, I think, into a Sacred Sword, so that next time you comes in, I can nuke it. I don't want to burn the Z move here. And if he does stay in a Night Slash, well, that's unfortunate. Because it only does 46 to 54. If he has like this investment. The fact that I think he wants this to sweep. If he has back move, he has back move. Otherwise, I think he's popped out because he doesn't want to get nuked by the Z Night Slash. I feel like that's what this is. This is a tough match, tough fucking match. The Skarmory being in the back, it just doesn't seem like a threat. What's that move? That's Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade does about as much as Night Slash. He could also be Cobra. No, he's lefty. He's lefty. I think I'm willing to give Lucario the Justified. I don't think I have to read that. If he's Scarfed, I can sack Nido as he goes for a CC and then go into Frostlass after. I think I have to do that. Because I need to save this nuke for Mew later if he does swap out. If he saves in, it's still good damage. I'm clicking Night Slash. He does have Vacuum Wave. All that thinking for nothing. I was Vacuum Wave. Okay. I can't tell from anything, I don't think, how much speed this Mew has. So I don't know if Nidoking... Actually, there's no way, because it's base speed. He doesn't know that. Does the... Raikou. Take a +2 vacuum wave. The Showdown, like, what's up with Showdown? The Showdown calculator where it, like, removed sets that were there before. Like, what happened? Mega Altar used to have like 4 sets here, now it just has 1. Like, I'm looking up Mew and it only had like 3 sets when it used to have a bunch. Yeah, the plot, dude. And he knew he could do that on the Raikou. +2? What the fuck? +2 Vacuum Wave. Does not take me out at all. Lucario is looking more and more like a problem. I don't want damage on this. I don't think I take a, I've been saying Bullet Punch, but I don't think I take an Extreme Speed from Lucario. It's a roll in its favor. If he's Jolly Life Orb. Yeah, a roll heavily in its favor. I could go Frostlass here, but I don't know how much that'll matter. It'll weaken him for the Raikou. Keep doing this. Raikou's T-Bolt is doing 36 to 43. If I set up to +1, 55 to 65. Frostlass's Shadow Ball is doing 56. Am I missing something? Why is Frostlass doing so much damage? I thought when oh, because I'm not counting for like... It has some stuff. It still looks like half. But it's useful for Lucario because it can't lock itself into a fighting move. Actually, if Lucario is like Scarf Earthquake, it wins. So I just wanna Bullet Punch. Sorry, what's the other option? Earthquake, like Bullet Punch would take that out. I don't know, dude. I knew this Mew would be an issue. Yeah, that Vacuum Wave was nice. This Shaker Berry did nothing. Did Side Shock kill Frostlass? I feel it's +2, of course it does. I'm gonna go Raikou. Okay. I'm gonna go Raikou. Can I go for a Calm Mind? No. No, I can't. I have to go for an attack. Yeah, I have to attack. You might think... If I was Z Shadow Ball. Would I take him out? No. So he has nothing to use with it. 29. He's actually bulkier than what I thought he was. That T-Bolt is 29. So he's very split up. Actually, mine's a bit careful. Calm. Yeah, Calm with a lot of stuff. So the only thing I can do here is go for I lose, like right here. Frostlass doesn't do enough damage. Nidoking is gonna get outsped and killed. On the off chance that he is, if he expects me to be fast, yeah, there's no way. I lose. Yeah. Go for just Shadow Ball. Hope for a crit. Yeah, he kills him with Side Shock. I disabled Side Shock. So then at this point, I have to go for T-Bolt. As a neutral play, I think. Because I won't cover Skarm, I can't cover Lucario. He probably expects Earth Power. I've shown T-Bolt. I've shown Bolt Beam. Does T-Bolt kill? I did it again. T-Bolt doesn't kill. Earth Power has a chance to. I have to go for the Earth Power. He has Side Shock Vacuum Wave. I don't know what his other move is. It might be Ice Beam. For like Altaria. I don't know. But that would just kill me anyways. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt. He has Roost. That's his last move, Roost. Okay. So we're just gonna be here forever. Dude, just hit me with Vacuum Waves, dude. So I can just plot Vacuum Wave, Side Shock, Roost. I don't feel like that set was very good for my team. But it worked. Also, I can't get Spadef drops because I'm Sheer Force, so. There it is. Yep. Yeah. Bulky Mew. I did think that Mew was going to be hard to take down. The Vacuum Wave was a thing. I would have lived a regular Vacuum Wave, but the nasty plot, you know, took out Cortana. Talonflame was an issue. I think I dealt with it. Okay. Yeah. Fuck Mew. Sacking Darm. I don't know. Darm was nice. Yeah. I got nothing. I felt like the match was bad. So yeah, that's, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for not winning. And I'll see you next week.